Here we are. Excuse me. Here we are in the A section, Riverfront, Yosemite National Park housekeeping camp. Give you guys a little go around, you know. This is cabin A230. I personally believe this is probably the best cabin at the whole campsite, just for its the way it's isolated with the fire pit, the way it has access to the rocky beach right there. The only downfall, if there is any downfalls, is you do have a long walk to the restrooms and you do have a long walk to the store. But if you got a bike and a wagon, you're good. So here's the other A's. These cabins are pretty good too, but they're just not as close to that river. But if you can see, that's the restroom way over in the back middle, and then the stores are across, of course, all the way around to the front. So this is the furthest cabin to the backside. So again, A230 Riverside. This is the new bear boxes they went with. Pretty disappointing with Yosemite on this. I don't know how they thought this was a good idea. Yeah, they're a lot quieter for like middle of the night grabbing shit, but there's only one box. So before, you know, you had one big one and then you had one smaller one, so you can kind of move shit around, keep stuff separated. Well, now you got everything in one. So if I gotta get something in the back where all the food is, I mean, I gotta pull all this shit out. But still better than, you know, there's always something to complain about, you know what I mean? So here's our cabin. Guys, quiet down. Can you say hi? Everybody say hello. So again, this is A230. Okay, so it comes with this table. It comes with this table. All this other stuff is stuff we brought. Okay, we got my little two burner. We got my coffee maker, of course. Some water, a little table. I'm gonna show the inside a little bit. I don't think it's too messy. Let me take a look first. Okay, so that's what it comes with. It comes with shelving, and then it comes with the queen bed, and it comes with bunk beds. Okay, we only got one kid using this, so we got a lay up top, and then we got my son with us right here. I'm not gonna lie, this bed's pretty uncomfortable. My hip is killing me, but I am getting old. It's close proximity to the dirt, so your kid can just do this and throw shit everywhere. Hey, that's him right there. Say what's up. Of course, if you're coming to Yosemite and you're staying the nights, you gotta bring bikes. Like I said, we're isolated on this side. Some cabins, you have a fire pit right here, and then your neighboring cabin will have a fire pit right here. So that's why I like this one, because when you do hang out by the fire pit, you are isolated, you have your own side. Our neighbors is way over there, so like I said, they're pretty far off. But yeah, as far as beach access or riverfront, it doesn't get any better than this, because a lot of these cabins, they'll say you're Riverside, but then you'll be over there in the K's or even in the J's now. You got that wall right there, and technically you're not supposed to cross that wall, but everybody does it. So let's take a little walk over here. Everybody's chilling. You can see right there a good view of Yosemite Falls. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not too busy right now, but the last couple of days this beach has been pretty active. You know, I also like this cabin too, because, you know, if you do want to play catch or you have kids running around, you got all this space, man. All this space. We got the inner tubes and the raft my family brought. One of those is mine. We got this nice little tent right here that my mom got me. It's really nice. We use the shit out of it. We lock up my son in there whenever he's acting bad. That's the shoe unit. But yeah, this is it. This is it. If you want, let's go check out the neighboring unit, what it looks like when nobody's in it. Oh damn, so they got a little extra table over here. See, this is pretty open. You got hardly any privacy. But like I said, man, a lot of people you know, don't like they're not gonna be super clean. This cabin is extremely clean, like ours, compared to some you got a bunch of shit on the walls. But this cabin is very well kept up. A lot of people, they'll take this table and they'll move it outside if they want some more patio space. If you got, you know, like play stuff for the kids, you know, like little cribs and stuff like that. But this is what the cabin would look like bare when no one's in it yet. Someone hasn't checked in yet. But man, this is a nice unit too. Very nice. Yeah, this is the A section. Housekeeping camp, Yosemite Valley. I've been coming here since I was like 2 months old for a week every summer. So this is my 35th anniversary. And now I got my kids. Yep. Check this one out. This one looks empty over here too. See, the good thing about these boxes, though, these big bear boxes now, is that they are bigger. Before, if you had a huge ice chest, you know, some people would get here with their ice chest loaded up and then they don't fit in the bear box. So that is a plus with these bigger boxes. But I still miss the the 2 separate boxes. And you can see that's about as far as you can park. Some people do squeeze in just to unload and load up, but they got these rocks in place. So you park right there, and then you make the little walk back and forth to the cabin to load and unload. And look at that little gremlin right there. What's up, dude? Come on. All right, signing out.